He's Kev.
That's Stuart and I'm John. And we're on TV Scandinavia, coming to you from somewhere in Scandinavia. Enjoy, have a nice life. Play how long you been in this world? Yeah. Take a step backwards for a little while. Find it there. Your point of doing what? It's something that I can't explain. I remain so wrapped inside you, holding strong. You're holding on. Take me back to you. It's been a long time. Oh, Lord, every night. Watch you wave goodbye as you drove away. I didn't know that it would be your last time with me. You say, oh, life ain't worth living if nobody cares. You said that all the time. Oh, I'll take a step back, see you staring eyes. I see you on a day you die. Take me back to
Take Me Back, Noiseworks. Direkt här i Stockholm, i Humlegården. Live på Nighflight TV Scandinavia. Vi ska prata med Noiseworks som kommer från Australien.
Live in the park.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
This is wonderful. Is this an example of Noiseworks that you like to sort of be close to your roots, you know, that everything is basically your instruments and your voices without any sort of trimmings?
That's right. And
a lot of volume.
Yes. He's the computer in the band, you know. This is the technical whiz.
Right.
As you can see, he was doing
that bit, yeah.
It's
very technical.
No, we like to keep it pretty natural, you know. We like to play and sing. But certainly acoustics is not an indication of us live. It's more loud and noisy.
Perhaps I should mention as well, before we go any further, that we have Kevin, John, Stuart, Justin and Steve, the members of Noiseworks. You started as a group, or three of you started as a group called The Change. That was you, John, Stuart and Kevin, is that right? And you did a song called Forever Young. Was that your own composition?
It was many years ago. It was our own composition, and etc., etc. But then the boys here had been working together for a couple of years and they joined us, and we've been working together for about 3 years now as the five.
As Noiseworks. And you all contribute to the songs on your debut.
Yes, we do.
On your debut album, which I can show to the camera here. I hope it can be seen. That's it. You've toured in Australia previously, of course.
Lots of times.
Yeah, lots of times. I read somewhere that you even were the support act for a band like the Eurythmics.
That was over a year ago when we first started
just before we recorded that album.
Yes.
We did a couple of shows with them.
That surprised me to a certain extent because their music and yours do differ, really. Did that work out?
They didn't know that at the time. Not until we played them.
And what did
get
they
those
say
guys
when
off the
they
tour.
found out? They didn't do that, though.
No.
It worked out well, did it?
It was fine.
Right.
Yeah, it was good fun. Yeah.
How was that compared to when you toured with Paul Young afterwards?
That was good fun too. I mean, you know, the musicians, all musicians are basically alike, you know. Stay up late.
But I mean, audience-wise, I mean, the audience goes there if they're going there to see the Eurythmics or going there to see Paul Young. But you found that the audience reactions were also very positive.
In Australia, that was great. We were talking about over a year ago, so it was before the band was sort of well established in Australia. So it's come a long way since then now in Australia.
You seem to also write songs about different subjects, of course,
right.
not just the standard sort of love subjects. A song like Welcome to the World, for example, there seems to be a message in there, for example.
Yeah, I mean, it's a song about people of different cultures and how the world we live in is so different. You can be brought up in a Western type country, say Stockholm, for instance, where it's pretty safe, you know, from your childhood, as opposed to being brought up in a Middle East country where you're brought up with a gun in your hand and you're just indoctrinated into a religious syndrome situation where you don't know any better. So the two, never the twain shall meet. You know, it's a cynical look at the world we live in. Really, that song.
Do you feel a bit cynical about the world we live in?
Sometimes depends what side of bed you get up on. And also, as writers. As musicians, we think it's a sort of our responsibility in a way to sort of write about certain issues, you know, if we feel for them, if we believe in them. So that's the main thing. We have to believe in what we're doing. We're going to write a song about the crossing the border from Germany to Paris, where they searched us, went through everything, thought we were a bunch of criminals, drug runners actually. So a song will probably come out of that.
What other interesting experiences of that kind have you had that could be interesting for us to hear during your
Amsterdam was really interesting. That was good fun.
In what way?
Everybody's out of it. You walk down the street, everybody's sort of, oh yeah man, you want some of this, you want some of that. So that was interesting from that point of view because drugs in Australia are obviously illegal.
Yes.
So in Amsterdam it seems to be pretty free, and it was weird. People just coming up to you all the time trying to sell you stuff. And,
is that good or bad, do you think?
Bad. Yeah.
One thing you noticed as well, that, even though the countries vary in appearance and people also vary in appearance and mannerisms, we're all exactly the same. You know? Exactly the same. Yeah, they all react the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doggy is really
can you get this?
Well-trained dog. Look at that. Nice doggy.
Well, we'll leave Noiseworks with our TV Scandinavia dog, I think, and thank you very much. Thank you for doing the song for us.
Cheers.
Well.